Filipinos all over the world, and most especially to those in the Philippines. How are you guys? So ang topic natin ngayon ay gaano ba kamahal si ICC Attorney Nicholas Kaufman? Kaya-kaya to ng mga ordinary Filipinos or kaya lang ng mga rich, powerful na mga politicians. So yan ang pag-usapan natin ngayon, yung service fee niya, yung mga miscellaneous fees niya, kung yakang-yaka ba or medyo mahal. Don't go away! Ayan, meron pong official website si Attorney Nicholas Kaufman. At ito ngayon, nasa screen ko, but it's in Jewish or Hebrew. So, hindi natin maintindihan yan. Meron dito sa ibaba na merong English version, pero when I click it, error siya. So, katabi niyan, di ba, may number. So, click nyo lang yung number at lalabas ang number niya, siguro for appointment sa kanya. Tapos, meron rin siyang WhatsApp. So, kung gusto nyong makipag-appointment sa kanya, click nyo lang yung my phone at saka WhatsApp. Baka gusto nyo ang service niya. Si Attorney Nicholas Kaufman ay nabibilang sa top-tiered ICC defense lawyer dahil meron siyang mga kliyente na high-profile individuals at meron itong mga complex international cases. So, yung rate ng mga regular o yung bago pa lang na mga lawyer ay iba sa top-tiered. Mas mahal ang top-tiered. At ito nga si Nicholas Kaufman ay nabibilang doon. At meron na rin siyang mga kaso na napapanalo kaya mas mahal yung fees niya. So, the first expense is, if you go to the website and to make an appointment to a lawyer or anyone to seek advice, may bayad na yan. So, si Attorney Kaufman, since top-tier lawyer siya, yung rate niya is between 500 to 1,000 US dollar per hour just to talk to him initially. At yung after ng pag-uusap niyan, ibang expense na yan kasi may mga documentation na, may mga research na. So, first expense is between 500 to 1,000 per hour. So, depende yan, 1 hour ba or 2 hours na pag-uusap. So, not that bad at first, di ba? Next expense is retainer fee. Ano ang retainer fee? Ito yung initial payment or down payment. So, magkano to? It's between 50,000 to 200,000 USD. Initial payment pa lang yan. Ano ang cover nito? Cover nito ang initial case assessment. Siyempre, kasi i-assist yan ng lawyer, tapos travel, tapos client meetings, may bayad na yan kung makipag-usap sa pamilya or sa kliyente, tapos mga preliminary investigation. Siyempre, iimbestigahan yan ng lawyer, no? Kung anong nangyari talaga sa kaso niya. Tapos, filing of motion at pag-a-assemble ng team niya, yung defense team. Sa pag-a-assembly lang, may bayad na. So, between 50,000 to 200 USD. Top-tier lawyer si Attorney Kaufman. So, syempre, maximum yan. Maximum rate yan. So, kaya pa ba ang 50,000 to 200 USD fee? Parang kaya pa, di ba? Tapos, third expense is the hourly rates. Ano tong hourly rates? First, yung lead counsel na si Attorney Kaufman nga is between 500 to 1,000 USD per hour. So, siguro, every time lalabas siya ng office or bahay niya, may bayad na yan. Kung pupunta siya sa court, may bayad na yan. Pupunta siya sa Netherlands, may bayad na yan. 500 to 1,000 per hour. At hindi lang siya, may bayad rin ang senior associate niya, yung mga partners niya. Kasi di ba may mga assistant yan. So, between 300 to 500 per hour yung mga associates niya. Tapos, meron ring bayad yung junior lawyers or legal researchers is between 100 to 250 per hour. Kasi itong mga junior lawyer or mga legal researchers, sila yung nag-research sa mga dokumento, di ba? Tapos, may bayad rin ang mga investigators at experts. So, syempre, kailangan yan na siguro may mga psychologists or may mga forensic specialists. So, the more siyang kukuha ng mga eksperto na kailangan sa kaso, may bayad rin yan between 150 to 600 per hour. So ano, kaya pa ba? And the fourth expense is the monthly retainer. Ibang retainer na naman ito. Iba yung isang retainer na deposit or initial payment. Ito monthly retainer. So, karamihan daw sa mga kaso na mga serious crime like against humanity or war crimes, ang lawyer ay nag-charge ng monthly instead of hourly. So, ano ang inclusion nito for the monthly retainer? So, by the way, ang rate ng monthly retainer is between 25,000 to 100,000 USD every month. So, the more serious yung crime or yung case, the higher is the rate. So, let's say 100,000 USD a month. So, ang inclusion nito ay include na nito ang all case-related communication. Kasama na rin nito ang filings, trial preparation, travel, at appearances ng lawyer at ang kanyang team. So, monthly retainer for ongoing representation. Ito ang another expense. So, sa kaso ni Duterte, di ba, he was arrested on March 11. So, March 11, siguro pro-rate yan kasi hindi naman full month. So, let's just say they also paid 100,000 tapos April 100,000 hanggang September, di ba? September yung case. So, let's just say March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So, during these 7 months, they are already paying like 700,000 USD. So ano, kaya pa ang 700,000 USD na monthly retainers fee, all the expenses. Ito yung detailed. So, initial investigation and advice, hindi ito kasama yung makikipag-appointment ka kasi konti lang naman yon. So, initial investigation and advice is between 50 to 100 or 50 to 200,000 USD. Nicholas Kaufman, hindi 50,000 yan. So, siguro 100,000 or 200,000. Tapos, pre-trial filings, strategy, evidence review, 100 to 300,000 USD. Full trial representation is between 100,000 to 500,000 USD. Appeals, if there are any appeals, between 100 to 500,000 USD. So ito yung entire case cycle for 1 year expense. Tapos aside from this is yung mga additional expenses which includes travel or business class ba, hotel, or dapat business class daw, no, pag ganitong klaseng mga lawyers. So, travel na business class, hotels, 20 to 100,000 USD, translation, interpreters, and any other mga specialist between 50 to 150 per hour. Forensic and technical experts and other specialists, 5,000 to 50,000. Secure document storage and handling, syempre, isi-secure nila yan. Siguro gagamit sila ng mga yung sa bangko, doon nila ilalagay para secure. So between 5,000 to 10,000 USD. Local legal liaison, if merong involved na mga local jurisdiction, is between 10,000 to 50,000. So, ito na yung total, mga kababayan. So, legal fees between 500 to 200 or 2 million USD. Attorney Kaufman yan. So, let's just say 2 million. Additional expenses between 50 to 300,000. So, let's just say 300,000. Estimated total cost is between 500 to 2.5 million USD. And this is just for a 1-year case. So, kaya ba sa mga politician at sa mga richness dyan sa Pilipinas? Kunti lang ba ang 2.5 million USD? Comment kayo dyan. Thank you so much, and please subscribe, comment, like, share, at panoorin nyo naman yung ibang video ko kasi walang views. Thank you mga kababayan. Ingat kayo.